Hi everybody, welcome to JCH Studio. Today I am going to guide you how to model a door locking system, and which is a basic model I am going to guide you. So before go to the video, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. And if you like the video, click a like button. So let's start. Press Shift A and create a cylinder, and go to the add circle and select triangle fan. So let it be the vertices same, and press S to scale down or to rotate it in x-axis 90 degree, and go to the top view and scale it in y-axis, and I reduce it down. So here we are going to model that thing, so I just make it one more little bit big. Okay, fine. So this shape we have ready. We have to apply all the transforms. Press Ctrl A and apply a scale. Ctrl A, apply a rotation. So now this has been updated, and we have to go to the edit mode, right click and subdivide it. Okay, instead of subdivide and okay, create a loop cuts, and go to the front view, side view, and you can go to the bottom, go to the face selection and select the faces as per the requirement. Okay, okay, I'm going to select only these two faces, and I'm going to click E to extrude in Z axis and E to extrude in Z axis, and E to extrude, and G X to move sorry, G Y to move little bit this angle, and E to extrude in Z axis, E to extrude in Z axis. Now here we are going to add some additional loop cuts to make it a little bit curved designs. Create a loop cuts using a Ctrl R key. Press Shift Z to go to the wireframe and one to the vertices. Select these vertices and GZ to make this curve. Now you can able to see we have made the basic handle for this, and we are going to give in between for one hole for the locking system. Create one loop cuts here, create one loop cuts here, and GZ to move towards like this. Press 3 on the keyboard, select these faces, press I to insert, press spacebar and search for the bridge edge loops. Now we can able to be, we have created some handles here with the locks, but it looks too high. The width is in edit mode, go to the vertices and scale it in y axis little down, scale it in z axis little bit up, G search. So now we can able to see the basic handle design, and let me see, press it giving the solidify modifier. Now go to edit mode, select these edges and select these edges, press Ctrl B to make a bevel, right click and shade smooth. So now you can able to see we have given the some requirement, but here the edges are not sharp, so we can give the sharp edges. So select all the edges. Okay, after selecting the edge, you can go to the tool, press shift E and press 1 on the keyboard for to make it sort. Now we can able to see the edges has been sort, but here you can able to see that we have some leakages which is not good. What I'm going to do is create one edge loop nearby the handle, create one more edge loop nearby the handle. So now the basic handle has been ready. So rotate it in y-axis, so you can able to see the handle can be operated with the animation as per the requirements. Now we can able to increase this handle length as per your requirement. I hope left side is very small. I go to the edit mode and wireframe. I press G to extrude little bit lengther. So now you can able to see the handle has been ready as per our requirement. And here we are going to add a clamp for this. Go to edit mode, create two edge loops and select this edge loop and scale it in y-axis. Okay, we can do it separate, which will be easier. Scale it in y-axis 0.5 and enter. Here also going to same. Scale it in y-axis 0.5, enter. So now I go to the side view. Okay, I make it go to the top view better, and I zoom it. Now we can create select these vertices after leaving 4 vertices, eat extrude and right click to cancel. Sorry, I just undo it. Press shift D to duplicate, right clicks to cancel, G X to move little bit further, and P and make it by selection to make it separate. So now this object has been separated. The same way I am going to continue with this existing one. I am continuing the wireframe. I am going to select the required vertices, press shift D to duplicate, right click to cancel, press P2 for the selection. Now I go to the object mode. Now you can able to see the two things has been created. So now I select the both and go to edit mode. Before that I select this handle and press H to hide for the good visible for us. Okay, I go to the front view. Now both has been aligned in the same axis, so I am going to continue with the same, so which it will be the easier thing for us. Okay, go to the face selection, select the face, go to the front view, extrude in Z axis 0.1. Sorry, I just make it GZ. Okay, GZ. Okay, GZ10. No, GZ make it 15. No, GZ make it 25. I hope this is okay. No, still we should get more height. Okay, scale it in, sorry, move it in Z axis, do it 45. Okay, this height is enough for clamping. Here I am going to do scale it in Z axis 0 to make it the level for the same. The same way I am going to do it here in bottom. extrude right click to cancel, and G Z minus 45 and scale it in Z axis. So now this clamp has been ready, and here we can able to see the thickness is not there. I am going to guide you one thing to solve this issue. Press go to the face selection, select these face, select this one X and delete the faces. The same thing I am going to continue it here, X to delete the face, and the same way I am going to do it here, X to delete the face. Now we have created the faces, but here you can able to see the data is not created correctly. So you can go to the view option and select face orientation. Now you can able to see this is the way it should work. If it's not came correctly, you have not designed correctly. So follow my steps correctly. If you are new to the channel, subscribe my channel. If you like the video, share it with your friends. Again go to this option, turn off the face orientation. Here this data I am going to close this subdivision which is not required for timing. I go to the solidify tool, select even thickness, and I am going to give thickness for this item. You can able to see here this thickness is not enough. I make it 2 centimeter. Still I feel it's not enough. I make it 3. Okay, this could be good. So I press shift 3. Now we can able to see that subdivision it makes more not correct actually. So what we can do is we can go to the edit mode and create one edge loop here, create one more edge loop here. Okay, this is the way I am going to continue for the one more thing. Go to edit mode and create one edge loop here, here one more edge loop, and create a solidify tool, modification, make it 3 centimeter and make the even thickness. So let's move the subdivision up. Okay, now the data is, that object is looking good. So we are going to continue with one more thing. Here we are going to make a circle to make a cut for this. So I make it one more edge loop here for the corner and the bottom also. Press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection and press I to insert. And create edge loops. Right click and subdivide for the 2 times. Or I give one more idea, so which will be very easier for us. Select the vertices and press Ctrl Shift B to create the loopholes. Press Alt Shift S1 to make a circle. Okay, just unselect the middle one. Press Alt Shift S and press 1 to the circle. And here you can press join the vertices for the corners. So now we can able to select all the circles and make it a little bit bigger. Delete the vertices in the center. Now you can able to see we have get one hole to make it a screw for the same. And here this one doesn't look good. You can able to see the curves which is coming in that, so we can solve that. Press Ctrl on and create one loop cut in between the clamp and join this, and you can able to see it doesn't appear now. So I am going to do the same for everything. I am creating one edge loop here, join this and create one edge loop here and join this, and here I'm going to create one edge loop and join the vertices to make it look perfect. Now we can able to see we have created the hole for the same, and which should be appear on the top as it is without changing anything. So how to do that? I will do the simple mirror modification for this, which will be very easier to solve the issues. I'm going to select everything in top. Before that we have to do one thing. Go to object mode and go to the object and set orientation and move to the origin geometry. So you can able to see the geometry has been applied. Now here I am going to select these vertices and X to delete it, and I go to the mirror modifier. So the mirror modifier always it should be in top. I am going to do it in Z axis. You can able to see same has been came correctly, but here you can able to see the interfering each object. So I am going to make it clipping for this and select everything and GZ to move and match the same. But here the matching has been not happened correctly, so we can delete the faces which is not required for us. Now we can able to see we have created the both thing at a same requirement. So I scale it in Z axis slightly to make it little bit bigger, and I save it. So always save the files. I just make a door lock. I press Alt H to unhide everything and go to the front view and GZ to move align as per our requirement. So now this has been ready. I go to the side view and press Shift D and Y to move toward this angle to create one more clamp. So for us now clamp has been ready. So let's go for the applying the material for the same. Go to the material tool, and before that we can add one plane sheet for the appearance. Press Shift A and create a plane, rotate in Y axis 90° and scale it up, then zoom it in and move towards the X axis to make it visible like this. So I make it a little bit bigger. So for this I am going to create a new tool, and I am going to give it as a little bit brown for this. Select this one and GY to move, GAX to move the plane a little bit back side. Select this clamp and can make it a little bit bigger. Scale it in X axis and GX to move towards the wall. Now we can give a little bit shiny for this because it's a paint. So it is the more roughness. Okay, now this clamp is ready. I'm going to give the same material for this. Okay. And this cardboard we can give some dark color. Yeah, now we have completed this door lock system. If you like the video, share it with your friends, and if you like the channel, and click a subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Let's see you in the next video.